This is not Mario. You gotta check the bell though. Okay, 3 hours. I can wait. That's 10 o'clock. You always gotta know. You always gotta harvest your gem apples. What next? I gotta ping the Discord. Who put a fire emoji reacted to my last stream? Right, I pinged the Discord. Who pinged me? Okay. Right, we're back. I think we're good. Sound, I see sound in my OBS. So of course, I'm assuming that means there's sound coming out the other end. Gonna close all my Chrome tabs. There's no desktop audio. Right. Me in the game. I have been, I did a bit of offline stuff. What did I do? Taze 2 Bullet Bill. I spent like 3 hours on last night. I don't even know. Could have even been longer. I don't know. Hours. And wait, are my sound levels crazy? No, they look okay. I spent hours on Taze 2 Bullet Bill because I've also spent hours on the Blant, and Bullet Bill was my weakest point. And to be honest, a good portion of it was mindless practicing, if I'm being honest. But okay, my hands aren't even awake right now. That's crazy. This might be an awful session. Like they are still weak from yesterday. Oh my god, I'm putting the controller down already. This might be the shortest stream of my life. We might not make it past 10 minutes. Somebody asked me if I was gonna stream, by the way. I should tell them. Anyway, I'm back to OBS. As I was saying, I put a lot of time into Blants. I got it 5 times in a row. I wanted to get BBG 5 times in a row, but it couldn't happen. A lot of it was mindless practice, kind of just winging it. But practicing BBG for Taze 2, it really hurts your hands. It really hurts. And I thought it was just me, but I asked, I told Smythe about it. That's the first time I've had the opportunity to say his name correctly. Thank God. It sounds so much better to say Smythe and instead of Smith. And he said, nah, he tried that for 5 minutes and it hurt his hands too. So maybe I'm not the only one, but doing it for 3 hours might have been overkill. And it was kind of just mindless because I was just, my hands were hurting, but I just kept going because I wanted to get it 5 times in a row. I couldn't. I've done it 5 times in a row before. I did it like 5 days ago or something, maybe a week ago, but it didn't really feel like it counted because, well, I wasn't actually good at it, right? It was a fluke, and I wanted the genuine 5 out of 5, or 5 for 5, so I got a bunch of 4s. If my hands are a bit stronger there, that would be easier, that Blant right there. But I am getting a lot better at determining what frame I jumped on, which is important. That should be good. Never mind. I mean, I am waking up right now. And if I were to do 455 or low... sorry, if I were to do 454 or low 55, I would obviously practice it before runs. I just do a couple. That should be a frame late. Okay, that's 2 frames late. That's a frame early. Can I save it? It's not? Okay, I gotta get back used to it. I gotta get into the swing of it. Is that on time then? It was. God damn it. Right. Also... frame late maybe? Okay, yeah. Averge told me about the backup. The backups where you can jump a frame later and wiggle, which is awesome. I didn't know about that. I mean, I did know about it, I just didn't know how it worked. Because I watched one of Nifsky's runs and I saw him do a backup wiggle and I was like, how the hell? That wasn't in Tree's tutorial. Maybe I get this fast and we can just move on to other stuff. Maybe I should warm up with something else though. Warming up kind of feels like, well... I'm warming up with bad hands. Like, I'm just gonna hurt my hands warming up. But my hands are sore anyway, so... Whatever, I'll do 8-1. Seriously? Last time I was looking at Blaze It, I was kind of convinced going back to 1 bump was the strats. Had quite the bad experience with 2 bump. I had 3 runs offline on, I believe, Wednesday. I made it to 4-2. And 2 of them got a bad clip. I'm almost positive one was like 131 XPOS. And, well, maybe the first 2 were, and the third one just didn't clip in. Like, it was extremely close, but it didn't, so... It's unfortunate. But that, like, never happens at 1 bump. You just I feel like you have more control. Okay, finally, first pixel jump. Or frame, rather. Maybe both. That's late. I don't know what the judges were. Okay, we're fine. Doesn't really matter, though. I don't think. What's this save state? No, this save state requires play 1, so it's bad frame rule. I did it that way so, you know, I had a chance to do 454 from World 8 in 1 IO. So far, I think I've had 2 opportunities from 8-1. Maybe 1. Not sure. Well, I missed a setup. I've certainly had several opportunities from 8-2. I've gotten Taze 2 several times full level ever since learning it properly. It's a lot easier than people make it out to be. I'm not going to do justice right now because my hands hurt, but... Like, that can literally be 50-50. You can be like 75% consistent at that. Okay, that was like, that's practice makes perfect right there. Okay, let's see. Frame early. Okay, now we're getting back into it. I jumped the frame early, so I backed it up. 2. Okay, no, that's not the save state. Yeah, I knew I was late. I can say it like, oh, I'm frame late here, but I'm locked in. It's hard to articulate your thoughts when you're trying to focus on frame perfect inputs. Like, I want to say that's good, but I'm concentrating even when I'm falling. But it doesn't really feel like a gamble anymore. Okay, what went wrong there? Frame early jump. There we go. Obama. Oh, I thought I was a frame early. That's a 4-framer, and also a frame late. That was very weird, but cool. Frame late. Frame early. It wasn't, I'm wrong. Can't believe I would lie like that. I should stop being so confident because this takes time to get good at. That frame was fine. Your name just got a lot darker from you, Albert. On that second message. Yep. I'm curious, did that wiggle mess everything up? You're so mysterious, brother. Oh my god, get a 3rd frame jump. I mean, a 3-frame jump. There we go. That's 2 frames. Okay, I gotta practice this. Let me get this like 7 times in a row, bro. Uno. Can I count to 7 in Spanish? Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. I don't know 6. Okay, I got it 7 times in a row. Awesome sauce. Cease. That's a frame early. I don't know if it was a 3-framer. That's also a frame early, I think. It's a 4-framer. Like I got 7 in a row now. I can't do 1. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Smile. I'm addicted to this. I'm so addicted. My hands are burning from yesterday. My hands were burning all day. You know what I did for the last hour before I started stream? And this is, keep in mind, this is nearly 24 hours after practicing yesterday. Like, I haven't touched the game in a full day cycle, right? As they say in Majora's Mask. And you know what I did for the last 24 hours? I pulled up a Bismuth video. I haven't watched Bismuth in years, eons. Pulled up a Bismuth video, his latest one, I believe. And got a pack of frozen peas and just applied it to my hands for an hour before I started stream. Yep. We're pulling out the injured footballer strats. And here we are. Straight back at the extremely intensive inputs grind. Oh yeah, like, you don't even understand. You don't understand. And then they'll wonder. They'll have the gall to wonder how I got 454 so fast. Cryogenics, bro. Look them up. If that's how you even pronounce them. They're too advanced for the English language. See? There's 1. Ah, God, it's so close. Is this what you need to PB? No, no, not for mid 56. You're chill, you're chill. Yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. That's like a frame late. Why am I even not resetting it? Frame early. I'm not, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Oh, by oh, this is the perfect person. I've been waiting for somebody to tell this to. So, you know the way you showed me this bullet lineup, right? Oh, that's nearly perfect. You showed me this bullet lineup. When you showed me this bullet lineup, this was the moment right here where I realized how bad my situation is, where I have to play on Switch with input lag. It hit me. This practice session right here with this bullet, this is where it hit me, you know, just how bad the input lag is. You showed me the lineup, and I know exactly where it is because it's on the Taz, and it's on Tree's video for the tutorial. I'm trying to time it. It's like a frame after that, right? Like a frame before that. You know where it is, but I might as well just get it and, you know, give my hands a break. Fun little mini game here. Can we get it? Can you dig it? Oh, come on, frame earlier. If it's even possible. Come on. Oh yeah, no, your lineup is literally what everybody else uses. Or at least, sorry, that's a lie. I don't know what everybody else uses. It's the same lineup that's in Tree's video. That's the exact same one that he describes. Okay, that's probably like a frame after that, right? Like when it's... I'm not even sure if... I'm too lazy to count pixels right now. Yeah, I don't think there's a pixel or there's a frame in between those. Like there, whatever. Like before that, the frame before that. You know where... Okay. First, I'm not sure how delayed, like when you press the pause button, I'm not sure like how many frames it takes on NES for the game to actually pause. So let me instead show you my lineup. Nope. This is where I do it visually. There. That is visually where I jump. Every single time. I'm not even joking. Like a pixel before this. The bullet's a pixel further to the left. Yeah, that's how bad it is. And let me show you what happens if I pause when the bullet's lined up with that block. Okay, no, that's me doing it. It's like there. Let me do it when the bullet's lined up with the block. Normally. It's like a full... I checked it on the Taz too. I checked it on the Taz. Like, I looked at my pixel lineup on the Taz. It's like literally 4 or 5 frames. 4 to 5 frames. It's like 4 full frames. It's not even exaggerating. That is what I'm used to. 454 on Switch would be devilish. But I genuinely think if I switched to NES, like I would just get world record. Like Lightning 4-2 would be in the realms of possibility, right? Because I can do this consistently. I got Taz A2 3 times yesterday. Like full level. So yeah. Right now I'm just kind of warming up. And I'm messing around because I want this streak. In fact, let me type it up. Yeah, no, I genuinely, if I had no hand pain, if I got over my hand pain, I would literally want to do Taz high attempts, but there's just too much. There is too much. It reaches a point where no matter how good you are, there's just too many precise inputs in one go for you to not for you to have input lag with. It's just not fair because with input lag, I literally have to be creative. I have to imagine where Mario will be in 4 frames. Like that's what you have to do. Like you get used to it, but you get in quotes used to it. Like you're not playing to your best. I am held back by it. Let me mess with this. Let me close live splits because I'm not using it right now. I want to add some text so people know what I'm doing. Also, I don't know. I've never touched an NES controller. Every controller I've... Hang on, let me type first. Every controller I can think of that I've used, apart from a Wiimote when I was like... You know, obviously I never really grinded anything on the Wii. I just played that when I was fun when I was like 7, right? Every controller I can think of that I've used, apart from like a GameCube controller, which I haven't really used for anything professional or anything that required like run and jump, it's been diagonals, right? Like an SNES controller. And it's also had grips. Well, maybe not the DS, but I've used Switch Pro and what else? Like, I guess I mostly just play stuff on the Switch and I've used controllers with grips. So I've never handled an NES controller, which is literally a block and has buttons that are parallel. So I don't, not even parallel, but they're on the same line. I don't know how I'd fare with that. It would take adjusting. But I'd rather do that than a keyboard, I think. Let's see. But yeah, no, input lag is no joke. That when you show me that, it really I decided to mess with it and it really spelled it out for me how bad my input lag is. Because what I like genuinely, I line it up. I jump like when the bullet's head is. I wish I had like a pointer that I could show you, but like see when the bullet's head starts to take its head shape, like if you from the body to the right, from the body onwards, I jump right before the full body reaches the block, like a frame or two before this, a couple frames before this. Yeah, NES controller looks bad, but I don't know. I've never touched one. An SNES looks flimsy. In fact, now that I think about it, I have the SNES, like the NES Online, the SNES Online controller, right? So I have an SNES style controller from Nintendo, but I never used it, bro. I used it like twice. And it was just like, why am I using this when I have a Pro? I just switched back to the Pro. What was wrong with this? Frame early. Also, Averge showed me this nice backup where if you know you jump to frame late, you can do this and then wiggle, but you need a 3-frame jump. See that? I was 2 frames late. Remainder 23 moment. Wait, no, 22? 22. No, what am I even saying? 21, so 19, right? Remainder 20. Eventually we got there. Final answer, remainder 20. Wiggle moment. That reminds me, and I can't get it out of my head. Bro, 2 things. 3 things. First of all, Sweegie. Second of all, I've barely been in Sweegie's stream, but no joke, every time I'm in it, there are several people saying, like, you're so good at the game, but you're not funny. Like, I've heard several different people in his chat say to the guy, like, bro, you're just not funny, but you're really good at the game. And then I go... I wish I was lying. But that's just amazing. Imagine being Sweegie, bro. You're just not funny. Wait. Sweegie, if you're here, wait. I redemption. 4. Oh my god! Wait, okay, wait, let me get 6, No, it was a 4-frame jump. And the whole thing was framed. I don't care. I wanted 6 because the only reason I wanted 6 was because I told you before I got 5 in a row, but it didn't count. Because it was a fluke. So I wanted to beat that streak, you know? That's kind of been my goal, 5 or 6. But I couldn't even get 5 yesterday. Wait, why didn't that work? Oh, frame early. I can tell by Mario's jump height here, not because I'm being it's an impressive thing to do. I can only tell because I've looked at the save states so much, and they're equal. They're all the jump heights are very different from each other. That's good. See, I know. I just know. All right, well, okay, awesome. I want to get 6 at some point, but whatever, dude. Maybe I don't want to delete that. I'll. This guy's skill is insane. Alright, next, I want to get rid of the runs to A2 counts, but I'll keep it up to attract, viewers or whatever. Next is, I don't know, let me get it full level. Let me mute my preview. My hands hurt when I was trying to do blants to get to the bullet there to practice. Very sore. Like, it was a 1 in 4 blant, which for 5 times in a row, previous record, it's not great. Like, I can get it 50-50. I was watching a Verge yesterday play this game. I almost never watch any percent Smythe. To the point where when I was watching you, I genuinely felt like I was absorbing your skill, right? And so thank God you were hitting flagpole glitches, right? Because if you weren't, I would never get 455, right? Because we were kind of like, Neuralinked up in those moments, but anyway. I was watching, A Verge. I've watched A Verge twice, 3 times total. The last time I was watching him before yesterday, he was brutal. Bro could not get out of 1-1. Yesterday, he couldn't get out of 4-1. Dude, that's first try, is it not? Is that not first try, Taze 2? Smythe, I think I know how you feel as the viewer watching someone get Taze 2 first try. That's how I felt watching A Verge yesterday. And that's how I always feel. But it's just too easy. Let's go. Let me get it again. But it's definitely overrated. And A Verge was saying Taze 2 is overrated in terms of skill, and I agree. I also think about that about Play 1, and to be honest, like, I genuinely, when I say I can get 54, I mean it. Can't get the rhythm of the plant. Okay, so I literally did both things 5 times in a row on separate occasions. Both times my hands were hurting at the end, but I can... Okay, so, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. And doing them 5 times in a row helped, but obviously to get it 5 times in a row, I had to get it once, and I had to get it pretty consistent. So I've learned a few things from doing it. Now, I'm not an expert, even though I haven't actually tasked it properly, so I don't know what the leniencies are. But as far as I can tell, the only frame perfects are the two jumps. But something kind of hidden, like if you read between the lines, the jumps are frame perfect. But if the jumps are frame perfect, that means you have to land on the pipe frame perfectly. And if you have to land on the pipe frame perfectly, that means that your A release has to be perfect too. So your first jump, press, release, and then your second jump need to be frame perfect. And I think that's something that's kind of overlooked. The trees tutorial is fantastic, but as you play, you kind of realize these things. So your jump release needs to be perfect. So what I did, first of all, was I got like this 5 times in a row, just to jump over. Because you have to land on the first pixel, of course. That's a terrible save state. And here's what I did to get consistent. That's a frame, yep. I just did this, and to know whether I got it or not, I mean, I got it that time. You can kind of tell visually eventually, but you just pause on the frame. Yeah, it's honestly, you can get the rhythm down. Like, that's first pixel. I release right, like, halfway through the air. I don't bother, so I can, like, focus on timing my left press. Something Trees tutorial doesn't, like, drill into your head is you press left on the same frame you press jump, which hugely helps with the timing. Hey, Tark! Hi! I'm teaching Smythe Taze to plant. At least, like, giving him tips, so you can learn along the way. So you press left on the exact frame you press jump. If you press it a frame earlier, it's perfectly fine. 2 frames earlier, you die. So, and if you press it 2 frames left, if you press left 2 frames earlier, you can kind of tell because you clip into the blocks. See, like kind of like that. I'm not sure. You'll know eventually. Like that. Like that's exactly what like 2 or 3 frames too early looks like. So you press left at the same frame you press jump. You have to jump in the first frame. And something else that's important, and this is I think hugely helpful. You don't press left to avoid... This is like the most important tip I have, by the way, so lock in. Right, Smiley, that helps massively. I didn't when I originally saved the frame roll. You don't press left to avoid the plant. The plant is irrelevant for the left press. You only press left enough to clear the pipe. If you press left the frame short, you will bonk the pipe. If you press left the frame longer than that, you can clear the pipe. You can clear the piranha. So your only goal for the left press is to clear the pipe. If you die to the piranha, that means your jump was probably too big, or you press right too soon. Those are the only 2 explanations, right? Because I messed around with it in Taz, and the left press didn't kill you unless you jump a frame late, or your jump was too high, so you landed a frame late, you know what I mean? So how I practiced this, and Tark was here, Tark was a witness to this, what I did was I solely focused on the left input, and my goal was to clear the pipe 5 times. And you know you did it correctly. Basically, I'm going to clear this pipe, I'm going to get over the guy, but I'm not going to press right because I don't care about my right input. I'm just going to get enough speed so I can clear the pipe and jump off it again. And if you did it successfully, if you maintained enough speed by not pressing left for too long, you will die to the right side of this piranha right here. Like, you will die like there. You give or take a few pixels. If you're too far to the left, it's not great. So this is what I did. Hang on, that jump is bad. Okay, frame late. Didn't jump. Genuinely, this is insane. Okay, like my save state, I'm not jumping too early. Jumping too early. You'll see it though. That's not great, but that's good enough. It's more than good enough. See that? I won't die to the piranha. Like every single one of those times, my jump was bad. So there, that's a bit better. And once I realized this is why tazzing and stuff has been my biggest tool in getting good at this game. I did this 5 times in a row. I did this 5 times in a row, and only then, once I got the original jump 5 times in a row, that 5 times in a row, did I move on to adding in the right press. And once you get it 5 times in a row, adding in the right press is so much easier. And another big thing about the right press, you'll see that it kills you a lot, because if you're pressing right and you're dying to the piranha, you don't know if it's your right press, your jump height, or your second jump press. So adding in the right press later on helped me. And something about the right press is I only press right like a couple frames before I jump, like a couple frames, 0.033 of a second. You might as well press them at the same time, but not at the same time because that's too early. But you can literally, like, it's almost like sliding your hand across the stick with across your controller with how fast it is. Like it's a right press barely before you jump again. Now you can do it like 4 frames, but now I kind of want to get this a couple times. Okay, but let me lock in instead of talking. Because talking while playing is hard, but that was how I troubleshooted this. That's all eight. And then I bonked the pipe there. Okay, this is a better save state. Also, I'm trying to do it a bit weirdly right now, but honestly, good practice. Oh, I didn't think that would land. Another tip, never expect to die, even if you think you are going to. That's 4. Not in a row, but jump height was probably too high. Again, same. Too low. That's fine. Nearly 3 in a row, whatever. But like, I'm dying there to the piranha, and it's not because of my left press. Like, the tutorial just leaves that out, but, you know. In fact, I might practice this for a bit more, to be honest. Now, if it's possible to die with not pressing left enough, I'm sorry, I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. But I haven't messed with this that much in Taz. It could be a sub-pixel thing, or a sub-speed thing, you know? There could be cases where you can die to it, so I'm not an expert. I messed around with it in Taz for like 5 minutes. And that was it. But I haven't found any cases where I've died to it, and I'm confident it was my left press. Like, all the time I'm like, nah, that's my jump was bad, I can feel it. Makes so much sense, yeah. And once you get it down, it's not that hard. Like, it's for me, I would say right now maybe it's 33%. Somewhere between 25 and 33%, but there was a point where it's 50, and with like 10 minutes practice, it could be back to 50. Like, obviously, if I were doing 454 attempts, I would do this for like 10 minutes. Also, now I'm just solely doing what I told you to do before, which was the left press only, but it kind of helps, because my left press has been a cause of a lot of my mistakes with plants. Also, the left press is only like 8 frames. It's really short. Like, your jump height is like approximately 12 frames, I think. Well, it's very specific. It's not approximately, it is about 12. It's 12 frames or 11 frames or something, but your left press is only like 2/3 of that. It's like 8 or 9 frames. That's 3 in a row. Like, that was good enough. I could do 5, but I'd be here all day. Like, I'm good enough at it to keep going. Let me get 3 actual blands in a row, so I don't keep dying. Like, there I pressed right too soon. And actually, practicing the left press first kind of reminds you how late the right press is. Is this good enough for a bullet, actually? Probably not. It is. That's the other thing that surprised me about Balance. You can really lose time. You can press left for like longer than you think you can, and still get it. Okay, come on. That doesn't count. Probably too high. Yeah, my jump height was too high. I can tell when the jump height's too high because Mario doesn't really like clip into the pipe. He kind of just stands on it, and there's no visual frame for me where Mario's like in it. Oh, for sure he lost it to Bowser? What? If he wasn't a VTuber, he would have got it. Let's be honest. Okay, that's... I don't need 3 times in a row right now. Kinda want it, though. Oh, I've yet to do, like, 5 times in a row or 3 times in a row from Blant, like the full level from Blant. But I'm not sure if that's something I even care about enough. I'll probably do it eventually, but... I guess it was kind of the next step, but now I've done both separately. So the whole, like, thing from here 3 times would be nice, but... 5 is pushing it. But it would be nice. That was a frame early. I don't know what that was. Probably a high jump. That was my right press. And yeah, just being able to troubleshoot this is awesome. I probably bored Smythe to death at this point, but I got to teach him something useful, so I don't care. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. I barely keep up with Odyssey. Solely because I don't want to spoil the game on me completely. I still haven't played it. Big time learning. Yeah, like, this is not even, like, peak consistency. I put a unlisted video on my channel where I got it 5 times in a row. Okay, right now I should lock in for 3 times in a row. Let me just get solely Blant 3 times in a row. Let me just lock in. That was really good. Almost. I have mega gamer posture right now. Let me fix that. I was fine for the first... I just leaned over there for a second. Have you ever seen that diagram? Where it's like locking in posture or something, where the guy leans forward, he tilts forward like 40 degrees. That was what I did, basically. Kinda helped. Bad save states. I don't want to lose a 3-time streak because the initial jump had to be frame perfect because of a bad save state. Like, come on. The hardest part... the hardest part for me, like genuinely the hardest part for me, was the first frame perfect jump to get that down. Thank God I have it down remotely consistently because input lag. So hard to learn, dude. It's like still I mess it up. But yeah, thankfully I'm nearly done with Taze 2 for the moment. Now that I got that 5 times in a row, I can be satisfied enough. God damn it. That was bad. Don't count. Okay. Come on, bro. Okay, now I'm just playing badly. I don't even like this save state, to be honest. I might do it from here. Which is what I did before. Just so I can say, like, I literally did the entire Blant sequence 3 times in a row, but... My god. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I almost feel like I'm better in ILs. I'm kind of getting bored of it now. Does that even work? Probably not. Nope. Thanks, Chris. Messing around right now. That was a blast frame jump, I think. Off the initial blocks. It's too low. That's 2. That's 3, there we go. Was getting nervous there, but that's where it counts, you know? That was a frame early jump, right? Dude, I'm getting to know the trick. I knew it was a frame early jump. I wanted to back it up with a wiggle, but I did a 4-frame jump instead of a 3-frame jump at the top. That's a frame late for the save. 2 frames late. All right. I mean, I'll try to do full level again. But yeah, Taze 2. I know right there, it's like, bro, you're barely like 20% consistent at that. What are you thinking? But like for Taze 2, for like, you know, the 3rd hardest save, the frame rule save or whatever, it's not that hard. And the more you practice it, the more you realize. Obviously, the more you practice, the better you get, but it's just not that hard. And that's not me flexing, like, it's awesome. That was a bad ending jump. That could have been... That would have been it, right? What the hell, Mario? I saved it correctly. Like... I'm getting really good at it, but what's nice about it is, like, it's something you can get good at. Maybe it's... For the longest time, because of my initial Taze 2, which took a lot longer than my Plate 1, I assumed that it was harder than Plate 1. And that it was, like, the only frame rule behind, like, Lightning 4-2. That you had to worry about. Dude! Like, it's low-key, right now, I'm pretty sure statistically it's been more consistent than my BBG. Like, normal BBG. What? But... Look. Let the record show that I'm consistent at this trick. Okay? Let the records show that when I say I feel like I can't do 454 because of, you know, not having enough time to grind for it, that's genuine. Because Plate 1 has been my strong suit lately. I've done it twice without save states. That's not the setup. I've done it twice from like an NWC dead runs. Plate 1 is the one I was more confident in, which is why I put time into this. I've put time into this and it's paid off. I could genuinely get 454 bits. Right now, it went from my only concern being Taze 2 to my only concern being put straight back to Plate 1. And it's not that big of a concern. It would just be, let's get the pole inputs 5 times in a row, which is really easy. I'm sure I've even done that before. Not pole inputs, the whole flagpole glitch. Let's do the fast excel like 7 times in a row. Ten is probably extreme. practicing this BBG is just... It's done wonders. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you actually kidding me? I've hit it 3 times. I don't even think I've been doing like 10 minutes of attempts of it. I've hit it 3 times. That's the tie. I hit it 3 times yesterday, but it took a lot longer. Bro, I let the inputs marinate overnight, Chris. Okay, that run died because I had to mute. But I don't really care. Dude, I'll go for it a 4th time. Why not? Why not? Back to back? Bro, Taze 2 being this consistent. I think my right press was too soon. My jump was bad too, though. It's a good try. Bro, stop pressing right so soon. Stop! There we go. I was just pressing right too soon. You know, getting cocky, the usual. Cocky go boing boing. Yeah, for sure. I don't know though, like Shakespeare's name itself is kind of similar. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'll leave that up to the old linguists. Dude, I have to get it 4 times. I have to beat my record of amount of times in a day. Bro, you know what's crazy though? Like, there's levels to this, right? There's levels to this. This Mario stuff. And you can climb the ladder. You can climb the ladder. But don't don't underestimate that ladder, bro. It was in Averge's stream, right? Now, Averge is like, has to be top 3 ever, bro. I've never seen a guy like that. I watched his stream. He missed 4-1 flagpole glitch 7 times. I counted. Like, worse consistency than me. But he's so good at the game that he got 2 low 55s in the same day and 3 low 55s within 24 hours. He had 3. Like, completed runs. They one after the other PBs in the 24 hours. 2 in the same session, right? And I think they were all offline. When I was watching him online, he wasn't playing as well. And same thing like yesterday. Or the day before when I was watching him and he couldn't get past 1-1, I was like, this guy sucks. But no, but there's levels to it because I told him, right, when I was playing, at the time I'd only gotten 2 of the 3 Taze 2s in the day, and I said, yeah, like, he said the statement that I talked about. He said, you know, Taze 2 is overrated, it's not that hard. And I was like, yeah, bro, I already got it 2 times today. And he's he said, yeah, I've hit it like, and then he counted, he said 5 times today. And I realized, he didn't even say it, he meant he hit it 5 times in runs. I'm pretty sure. He hit it 5 times in runs. I was talking about practice. Like, what? He hit it 5 times in runs, and then I saw him get to I think he even got there like back to back, and it's nothing. It just slides off him like rain, like a raindrop. Like it means nothing to him when he gets so far and then he dies. I watched him get to 8-3 twice. On low 55 face. He missed setup and he also missed stair inputs on another one. Both times he didn't even care. But I also watched him miss the BBG like 4 times or something. So I watched this guy get low 55 to bullet. Like 5 times, bro. Like, I don't even know how many times. 6 times? And it wasn't that long of a session. And with the amount of times he failed like 4-1, it would make you feel like he was grinding for it. But no. Those attempt sessions were incredibly short. So there are levels to this Mario stuff. Look, I got back to my point. Point being, I can't hit Taze 2. Come on, bro. It's just my right. Okay, that's my jump too, but it's just my right press being too soon. Even there, it's too soon. That was carried by my left press being obnoxiously long. But also, when I talk, it kind of just... Talking kind of replaces the rhythm that my inputs hold. So when I have to go from talking to playing the game, it's kind of hard to completely, you know, immerse myself in my old rhythms and, you know, call, like, consistency back to memory, because it's just... I don't know, it's like talking overwrites all of my, you know, consistency, I guess, but just everything that I have in my working memory immediately just kind of fades away, because it's like there's words in the room now. Dude, you don't even know how close that is? Like, it's just my right press most of the time. I don't care. I'm hitting this 4 times in a row. It's just that, so it's a really easy fix. But once again, why you should practice it with the left press first. It helps to know why I'm going wrong. Otherwise, I would never get good at it. I'm gonna jump too high. I'm wrong. I was like, perfect. Dude, 2-frame jump, that would have been it. I've gotten really good at the timing though. Like, I can tell. And I was in a Verge's stream and I don't even think he can tell as well as I can. Maybe, I'm probably lying though. Guy's a machine. But, like, I can see it visually, which... It's amazing. It makes practicing this actually fun. So I think I looked out a bit at the start, or I consistency'd out. And now this is balancing out my consistency to like 10%, but I don't care. If I can do it that many times in succession, it's more consistent than it looks right now. I'm just kind of sitting back and admiring it. Also, you have to remember that there's a new kind of mental block of beating my PB of amount of times to get Taze 2 in a day. It's not that big of a block, but you have to understand that there's something going on here. That's not it. The whole thing was... Wait. No, this should be fine. That's a 4-framer, I think. That should be good. Okay, my jumps are weird now off the top. Consistently getting 4-frame jumps. That's kind of been one of my biggest problems, one of the hardest ones to fix. I can do this 7 times in a row. It's just 4-frame jumps, like... Can't be 3, can't be 5. Another thing that I truly think is underappreciated in this game. Now, I'm saying this, and I'm not even active in the community. I have no idea what people discuss. So, I'm just talking, like, completely out of pocket here with no knowledge about what I'm talking about. But as far as I can tell... Wait. That's it. From my, from what I've heard, I don't really hear about people talking about consistently timing, like, jumps in terms of you have to release on this frame, like, it has to be a 3-frame jump and only 3-frame jump. You have to practice making sure you get 3-frame jumps, and maybe that's an experience that's kind of unique to me. Wait, why is that pattern different? Maybe it's when I pop the Goofus. Generally, there's no hammer there. I'm assuming the rest of this is the same. Be funny if this guy killed me. Okay. I did 1 flagpole glitch yesterday, I think. Or maybe 2 in A3. I was only doing BBG. By the way, like, I made that look easy. I know I did. For how hard that BBG is. I made that look easy. I probably got it 50% of the time in runs. Or in ILs, rather. That is after, like, probably up to 4 hours practice yesterday. But I didn't think it would pay off. I wasn't sure. But it did. Dreams do come... okay. I forgot. It was 454. I should be going for... You know what? Let's keep going as if it were below 55. What's kind of crazy is I'm going for 526 BBG normal. And the Taze 2-frame roll is also on 526. If I wanted to, I could literally just... I could go for 55 switch timing. I could go for Taze 2 in a run. You know, if I snapped, right? But right now I should get 55. I'm not sure what constitutes like being in 454 like pay grade in that kind of realm of consistency. I'm not sure if I'm there yet, but like I can get it. I can do everything required. The first step would definitely be getting it from World 8. And to do that, it would really help with my Plate 1 consistency. Plate 1 is now... Dude, I just hit it 4 times today. Taze 2. So, I've never hit Plate 1 more than like twice in a day, I don't think. Maybe only ever once in a day. Maybe all my Plate 1s have been on different days. So, but trying to do it from World 8 would get my Plate 1 consistency up because it's the first level. And honestly, by the time I got 454 from World 8, I would be more than ready for real attempts. Right. I did not think I would be completely moving on from Taze 2 at all today, but it turns out I'm feeling a bit better about my hands. They're still not good, but I'm just happy, bro. I'm really happy about Taze 2. Right, I'm getting a bit hungry, which is weird because I ate a lot. Let me get rid of the... Am I still practicing? I'll keep the runs to A2 counter up until I start doing runs. You're happy I'm happy? Well, you weren't sad when I was sad when I missed A3 flagpole glitch that one time. I will never forget that, by the way, Mobber. That genuinely rubbed salt in the wound. Yeah, you laughed. That's my problem. That's my problem, bro. That was so demotivating for me, like, genuinely. I would have banned you if I wasn't too busy crying. I'm serious, by the way, but I get it. I put myself out there. God, that voice crack was not well timed. Or voice stutter. Yeah, that's probably just a stream. Okay, I want to practice stuff. I haven't practiced for 455 in a while. I've been doing Taze 2. A little off and on, offline. Let's get... Let me type this up. Let me just type something up. I'll use a different text. I'll keep that there in case I go for 6. On stream or off stream, I don't care. Practice text. And I want to say goals. FPG X5 1-2G, like full thing, times 4. It's been a while. My best is 5, but I could do 3, but I probably want to get good at it right now. Blaze it. Times 5 is like so easy. Times 8. Blaze it's just one of those things where it's just not that hard, but you can mess it up 3 times in runs. But it will get to the point where I just say no, it's free, because you can do it. You can get good at it. All right. Dude. Okie dokie. Okay, my seating is weird. And I have these, like, pants, as they're called in America. I don't really know what I call them, to be honest. Could call them trousers, but they're like sweatpants, right? But they're just too short at the ankles. And it's so uncomfortable. Because you're just cold in 1 inch of your body, and it's so off-putting. You might as well have, like... You know how people are, like, illustrated when they're on house arrest? Like, they just have an anklet on their ankle. Maybe they do in real life. I don't really know. I don't care. I was more imagining, like, them being tied to the floorboards. But it just feels like you have, like, a 1 inch wide anklet, metal anklet, like, strapped to your legs. It's so unfortunate. I hate it. Like, at that point, bro, like, just wear shorts. Like, come on. What are you doing? I wish I could say it was because, like, I've grown out of them or something. Like, I've not grown in years. Like, I bought them too short and it's been like this for years. I wish I grew. I wish I could keep growing. Maybe I can, I don't know. Thanks, Spaced Out, man. I don't know why Twitch cut off. Oh, is it Mar? Okay, awesome. Thanks, Mar. I genuinely thought Twitch cut out the N on your name, and it was just shortened for me for no reason whatsoever. Appreciate it. We're big fans of the old Mar in here, like... If you mean Mario. Mar's a nickname, nice. Nice. Now, Twitch chat formatting is weird sometimes. Really weird. I was gonna make a joke, but the timing's kind of passed because I was too busy locking in on my practice. Oh my god, talking while playing is so hard. At least for doing precise tricks. I could apologize, but I could also just, you know, PB. Does the nickname, like, mean anything? Or is it just, like, is it a short for something? Mario? Perchance? Or is it just whatever? Like calling a guy Flim being short for Flimboozle or something? Uno. That counts. I don't care. That's bad. That's FFO save. Does it count? Whatever. We'll keep it in. You know, as they say, if it saves the frame roll, I don't care. Okay, 2 FFO saves would have been crazy. I gotta actually start getting the stair inputs rather. You know what's kind of wild? There's this one person in Discord who keeps asking me in DMs, you know, am I gonna stream today? Is today the day I finally get to see one of your streams? And every single time I tell her I'm streaming, she doesn't come in. I'm waiting for this. No, it's not you, Mobber. I'm waiting for this person to come into my stream so I can roast her. It's a goofy story I think I've told approximately twice. And I might tell it a third time right now. One must imagine... Exactly. Well, I'm chilling. One must imagine Sisyphus chilling, right? I reckon he was quite the chill guy. Have you seen the Sisyphus story, though? Like, the reason he was condemned? It's kind of wild. Yeah. I mean, look. My, I guess, reasoning is either I lose all my FPGs here, or I lose them in runs. And I'd rather lose them here, so... You know? Like that happened, I got a assess that right now. Why am I pressing left for a comical amount of time? Oh, it's because I'm playing on Switch? Oh, I see. Gotta fix that. Somebody donate $400 so I can afford an NES setup. Trust me, it is that expensive and I'm not scamming you. That's bad. Or you could play on MU for free. But you know what they say about piracy. Indeed, brother, indeed. I was there when they said that. Okay, I gotta stop sucking. I gotta stop... What? I gotta stop sucking at the game. So bad, bro. I'm releasing right too late. Damn. Bro's out here risking his account getting banned. That's crazy. Somebody report him for being too loosey-goosey about the whole thing. Bro is not locked in on Twitch TOS. More legal to distribute. I mean, look, I was kind of like, I have TASed SMD1. I have access to the ROM for TASing. I just don't like playing on MU, but I appreciate it. I mean, MUs are kind of goated with the sauce. When am I gonna stop at the brain rot dialogue? I speak English, I swear. Dos. Tres? Okay, bro. What was that? I think it was, yeah, it was bad setup. Anyways. Bro. Yes, I remember when I quite the Freud... How do you pronounce Freuden, by the way? F-or-E-U-D-I-A-N. Is it like Freudian or Freuden? Or am I completely wrong? Because I've seen it written several times, but... Freudian. Okay, there you go, thank you. I had a Freudian slip when I was playing Twilight Princess. Some guy came in discussing I don't know, obviously something to do with ROMs or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll just check Vim's you know, Reddit. I nearly gave away some information, but if I'm being honest, like, bro, obviously that's not a big deal. I can say Vim's layer without getting banned, trust. I'm gonna get banned. It's Jover, guys. I'm sorry. You've all been there. That reminds me, Mob, I've been watching Simpsons Hit and Run speedruns, of course. That one cutscene. Where is the sexy footage? That's 4 times in a row. God damn it, okay. Buddy is not locked in. Mayor Quimby? That cannot be his name. You made that up. Quimby. Quimby? Are you serious? Are you serious right meow? Oh! I got 7TV and I went on a field day with 7TV, bro. Look. I went on a field day. I used to have like 2 7TV emotes. Now I have like 30. First stream with 7TV. What is that horrible emote you just sent and where can I delete it? Limiki. You don't know Limiki? It's the best emote of all time. Have you been living under a Mickey Mouse? No. Patrick Starrock? Okay, I should focus on my right release. Considering it's my #1 cause of killed runs to 4-1. Statistics show that 40% of people who release right on time feel like they're Nifsky. I was about to say I feel like I'm Nifsky, but that's another 4 out of 5 for the books. Let me just get 5 right now. I am in the 40%. Oh my god. I'm an exception, bro. I don't release right on time. I feel like I'm Nifsky. It's called delusion. It's a good word. It's in the dictionary, by the way. I almost invented it, but someone bet me to the punch. Bet me, beat me. Bros position? You mean Mario Bros? The Mario Bros position? That's crazy. No, it's a bit like, you ever watch The Matrix? I haven't. But that one moment where they're all eating, like, gloop for breakfast and lunch and dinner. You know, once you eat gloop every day, eventually it doesn't taste so bad. Porridge is kind of the same situation. We live in poverty, please help. Streaming is my only source of income. I make $2 a month shining shoes. On the sidewalk. Or heart-stopping sugar rushes. What's a heart-stopping sugar rush? I'm not American enough to know good examples. Wow, Smythe. I feel like... Okay, I gotta stop laughing before I say stuff. I feel like Smythe's the type of guy to go into like a Tesco, like a supermarket, and shine the shoes that are on the shelves. And just leave. Like, they'll never know. Type attitude. No! Any really sugary cereal. Right. Oof. Okay, let me rest my hands. I'm not gonna destroy them doing FPG practice. Practice. I mean, looking at Mario kind of now, he's kind of... I've never noticed how orange he is. He kind of has that Trump build. He probably has the same belly as Trump too. If we bump him up to a 32p... I don't even know what the SNES... 480p? I don't know, bro. I don't know how it works. But we need a higher quality to know. He's so Cheeto. Yeah. He's really Cheeto. He's a Cheeto build on him. Ooh. Yeah, I think my Mario is like constantly drugged up. Cause he just plays so well, you know? There's no way he can be doing all these precise stuff unless he's actually addicted to coke or something. Maybe that explains why, Never mind. Get back to work, bro. My hands. I gotta rest my hands, bro. Stream title. Trigger warning. Trigger warning, I'm not locked in. Oh my god, I'm doing like hand exercises, but they're kind of half genuine. Yeah, bro, Smythe, you gotta lock in. You gotta train him like a dog. Just, you know, bark at him or something. Until he understands. You gave a presentation in college today. Did anybody show up? No. Life is good, GG. Guys, Mario's gonna die in 66 in-game seconds. Can you believe it? Told you, Mabu. Told you. And it wasn't because they weren't allowed. Let's be honest. It was because they can't understand your thick accent. You thought I was gonna say something else. My god, these stretches, bro. Alright. Okay, at least you're self-aware. No, he died? What, that can happen? What? Okay. Okay, I'm not shocked. I'm in denial. That did not just happen, guys. Guys, are we even going to get past goal 1? Ant bro, if you remember. I mean, it's your first time chat, so I'm not particularly you know what this is? This is first time chat bias. I've never seen this person before, clearly. Ants bro. I mean, I know what ants are. I have a good concept of what bros can mean. Now, your name sounds kind of familiar, but... Oh my god, of course, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Of course. Oh, that's miserable. My memory doesn't even last one full week. It was like Sunday, right? Or something. Saturday or Sunday. Yep. I have the memory of a worm. Worms' memories have... I don't know if they've been measured, but... I'm gonna go out on a limb, which worms don't have, by the way, and assume that their memories aren't very good. Yeah, I'm doing some practice right now. Trying to get 5 of these in a row. 5 of these bad boys. That's 3. Oh, he did not do it. I thought I was, but I jumped too early. Yeah, bear with me. I'm in a bit of a pickle, guys. There's a bear with me. I didn't even try there, but I didn't have to. This is the type of comedy that keeps you occupied when you're trying to do Flagpole Bitch. Oh, what game did you learn? Was it this one? No, you suck. Smythe, what are you doing right now? It has to be something extremely laborious and boring. If you laughed at that, or even cracked a smile. Yeah, that's what I thought. Has to be. Spider-Man Miles Morales? What? I've never seen a speed run of that. Forgot my lingo there. But what's your time? Or, yeah, what? Yeah, what was your time? There's glitches. Getting a bit spicy right there. How many? At least 12. Dude, give me the FFO save. I want to get out of here. This is so much easier when you're not yapping. Because when you're yapping and you mess it up, you kind of just give yourself an excuse to do mindless practice for 5 minutes. While talking about how bad you are. Oh, which one does SRC use? Which one is correct? Or which one is like, you know, important or whatever? 13th, wow. 145, oh my god! What? Bro, that's so... I have no idea, but it's so good! That's so good, bro. 13th? Bro, that's like 5 seconds away from first. You got this in the bag, bro. Just go get world record tomorrow, Loki. Did you know that at a certain point in time, that would have been faster than the Mario 64 120 star world record? Just saying. Just being real. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going if I don't get this. But I do, because I'm the GOAT. Yeps! I mean, Yeps go? Yeps go. Yeps go, buddy. Alright, next. Can I add a little check mark beside the text? Let's see. Properties? Yep, that's the one. That's what we're looking for. That is what we want. Oh, this is even worse. No, it's not. This is easier. Underscore /. Now I can see my preview. I hate that. 26 minutes off world record. That's really close, bro. That is 1.5 of my 16-star run. Like if you took my 16-star run, subtracted it from your Miles Morales run, and then subtracted another half of my 16-star run, you would get world record. And them's the facts. Them is the facts. Oh, Smith, you don't even know. Flip, I called you Smith, it's over. Smith TV. Bro, I still remember your profile pic, like, briefly. You know, like, the kind of... wait. Like a really fuzzy painting. Kind of like when they begin to show dreams in cartoons, where it's all hazy at the beginning. That's how I see your profile picture. It's like a dark blue background, like some kind of a skull-shaped figure with a crown on it. Smith TV. You do every glitch world record does, and you're trash. Nah, wait. Where's your time save? Bro, I can't even say that. I can't even say I've done every glitch world record does in this game. I have not done Lightning 4-2. That was after my time. Lightning 4-2, bro. My time was Maru's Taz. Maru's theory clip. What a joke. Those inputs are so stupid, bro. I remember I was trying to Taz it myself and I couldn't even figure it out. I had to watch the video like twice.
mean, it was the best they had. Mario's the GOAT. Can't believe I'd spit on his name like that. By bringing up something he created before and comparing it to more modern strategies. Isn't it crazy how newer strategies are better and more consistent than older ones? I don't even know if those are saving it, and I don't care. It's close. And that's what matters. Come on. Oh, I jumped too soon, bro. Guess we gotta do another 4. Fail them all the rest of the time, save his B-hops and B-hops. That bunny hops? And Spider-Man, Miles Morales? Or is it literally like B-button hops? I don't know. Oh, that's crazy. I know that from Titanfall 2 speedruns. That's a frame early. I had this thought before streaming, maybe like 20 minutes before streaming. Isn't like Ouija from Mario 64, like the speedrunner, isn't he just a Kendrick Lamar of 64? If you think about it. Like, no matter how long he's been around, he's gonna be the #1. He can constantly play at the top level. And every time one of his world records are beaten, he just comes back like the boogeyman. Like, he nearly beats Luigi's record like 5 times already. I don't know. I guess he doesn't really rap, so it's hard to say. Dude, I remember Ouija not being that funny. Or not being that, like, entertaining as a streamer. But that was like a couple of years ago, right? He's really good at streaming. And chat control and everything. I mean, like, he's so good at it. I didn't realize he was... watching him now, like, it's so impressive. And he's the best at the game, too. I don't know how he does it. Like, he's genuinely entertaining, too, and funny. Switch, swing, kick to right, D-pad, and in the... You might as well be giving me, like, Taz directions right now. Like, am I a computer? Do I have to do this? That's insane. Bunny hopping to SMB1 would kill the game. The closest we have is frame perfect backwards jumps, which don't do anything, but they look extremely cool. I said I wanted 4 of these. I got 3 twice, but I didn't get 4. Oh, I never finished talking about Luigi. Photo mode launch glitches. That sounds like something out of Breath of the Wild. People saying, like, brutalizing Suigi by saying, bro, you're the GOAT, but you're just not funny. Reminds me of this one Reddit screenshot I saw, but I'll have to dig that up. I'm not even going to try and describe that right now. I could, but I'll get to it anyway. Point is, Suigi was in Ouija's chat when he was on Pace. And, like, he was the funniest guy in the chat, bro. Like, Suigi was really... Now, okay, to be fair, he was just saying brain rot stuff. But, like, he was absolutely spamming brain rot in the chat, but it was really funny. Like, I was giggling. Now, that's not exactly hard to do. It's not very hard to get me to giggle, but it was funny. Point of making bro is funny. and then they have the gall to say he isn't. Now that kind of hate, that kind of they ain't believe in us kind of vibe would propel me to the front of the SM64 leaderboards too. I know where he gets it from. Spite. Am I gonna do full temp run very soon? I apologize for the very boring and laborious practice. It's been a week or so since I've done attempts. And, well, maybe not, but it's been a lot of gameplay hours since I've practiced anything but Taze 2. So I kind of want to get back into normal stuff. Just make sure I'm consistent at it. Okay, but basically once I'm done this, practicing this thing right here, it's gonna be like 7 more minutes of practice after that, and that's it. I'll do a tiny bit, maybe even less, 5 minutes probably. I'll do some 4-2 and that's it. But this is like the hardest trick currently that I'm going for. For me, it's the hardest. I mean, it's gettable, but I might as well just get as consistent as I can. Make the runs as simple as possible. And then I'll get to it. So very soon, very soon. You switch photo mode to left arrow, D-pad. And pause. Like go in photo mode. Oh, like a... Kind of sounds like a buffer kind of input. That's kind of... What purpose does it serve? Does it just cover a really long distance, or does it cross some kind of a barrier that you're not supposed to cross? Like it gets over an invisible wall or something? Like what does it do? It's any percent. I mean, the thing about this game is if you lose time, like generally it's a reset. Like it's gonna be a reset for me if I lose time. But I could finish out runs that get pretty far. But they might not be legit. I might kind of use a save state to continue them. Rewind the game to retry something. But I'll probably get pretty far anyway, like I'm the GOAT. Like when you're the GOAT, you don't need that many attempts to get to World 8. Guys, another 3. That was bad, but let's do 4. Oh my god. Okay. That's a nice mistake. Smythe loves to know my favorite mistakes to make. When practicing, my favorite mistake to make in 1-2G, pressing left too late. Why? Because it means all my inputs are frame perfect. Maybe that's too early. But what I don't like about this left press is that it doesn't feel 100% consistent no matter what I do. Maybe that's too early. Yeah, you say that about every single thing I point out. You really like me, huh? I respect it. I'm a smart man, I'm delusional. But maybe in this context. Alright, that's 3. After so many months! I may have called that too soon, but so did Blake. So what can I say? Next. Oh, let me add that little cheeky little tick. Not the insect. This one. Bada boom. Is it too? It's too big. Who cares? Good luck, Armands. Thanks, Joey. Appreciate it. Love the initials in your name. And by initials, I mean numbers. Right, last thing to practice. Joey, you came just in time. Everybody else had to sit through 1.5 hours of practice. How am I going to get 455 on Switch? That's a good question. I'm specifically referring to NES timing. So I'm going to get 455, you know, on a run that would, if performed on NES, would be a 455, but the Switch equivalent time or IRL timing would be a low 56. However, I did get 4 Taz 82s earlier. So technically, if I get 55, I'll just do actual, real IRL timing 55 attempts. Like, that would be the next step, of course. Hang on, what am I even doing here? Let me get 8 clips from this save state. I'm not bothered to wait for the entire level. I'm gonna go AFK moment. Bro, I've been doing that all stream. I've been AFK. But you know what? At least I haven't been JFK. Don't know what that means. You were doing Warpless Prec. Bro, Warpless is crazy. I don't even know if I've watched a Warpless run from start to finish in my life. Probably because my attention span isn't strong enough. Maybe I'm lying, but I don't know, I just haven't. It just doesn't interest me. Hang on, let me try 1 bump. If I do 8 1 bumps in a row. 1. I should do a Warpless run. Bro, if I get 55 and you still want me to, I will do a no reset Warpless. Including like dying, right? Have I done plate 1? Of course. Taze 2 was my weakest point, so I practiced it a lot offline. And on stream, I guess. But mostly offline, mostly offline. In the past week or so, I got good at it. So now I would actually say plate 1 is my weakest point. But I've done it. I've done it like 10 times maybe. Total. 8 or 9 or something like that. They've all been kind of separate, random kind of attempts. Hello. Loop, you finally came in time for runs. Dude, 1 bump is better. Oh, you did a full level. Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. OG hardware is where it's at. I've never done it on a Pelson. Runs when... Alright, okay, guys. You came in time. Ooh, 3-4 or 4-4 or 7-15. 3 most popular time signatures. Runs when... Okay. Let me lock in, guys. Okay, here's the dealio. Here's the situation. I'm gonna get 8 Blazits from this save state. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna stop yapping. Once I get those Blazits, I'm going to run through 8-1, like, which is the next level, like, twice, and then we're doing runs. Okay, let me lock in, and then I promise we're doing runs, right? Oh, that's a fail. 1. 2. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna be annoying. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Are you kidding me, bro? 1. Guys, is this annoying? Leave a comment to let me know. A loop lore dump. Isn't that just all of your messages anyway? I'm sorry, that was harsh. Yes, we do actually. Low-key. I need something to read. To take my mind off the pain of failing Blazits. The Axel's the easiest part. I'll read that in a second. Because you're more consistent with Axel than Top Step FPG. Yeah. I agree because you can do the FPG with so many different frame jumps that it's kind of indecisive, right? Like, if you can do a 3-frame jump, but if you jump a frame earlier, you can do a 4-frame jump. But if you jump a frame before that, you can do a 5-frame jump, you know? So... Also, something that's awful, and I don't know if it's in a tutorial, or the main tutorial that people use, if there even is one. Sub speed plays a huge factor in getting the clip. You can have, like, nearly impossible sub speed, maybe even impossible sub speed to get the flagpole glitch, solely based on your right release when, like, falling towards the flagpole. So I have a very specific place where I release right that generally gets it, but it's, like, directly after. I release right directly after I jump, but not when I jump, like, directly after, like, 4 frames or something. You can save it with a bad Axel? Bro, send me the tutorial. I did not know that. That could be huge, bro. It's pieces, nuggets of information like that are the difference between me getting 54 and like tomorrow and, you know, 3 days away instead. Miniland made one. I'll watch it. Okay, Okay, hang on. Let me get a streak going and then I'll read Luke's messages. Everybody's been waiting. These are really bad clips. That's better. That's bad, bro. Let me get my also activity feed up. And also let me close Discord because people are being annoying. Guys, thanks for the follows, by the way. Appreciate it. One. I don't know what happened there. Probably left too soon. Yeah, for sure. Really, though? Too late? Dude, this is insane. It's a 2-frame input. Come on. It has to be too early. Yeah, it is. It is. These clips are terrible. Dude, look at this. If you do one bump, it always works. Watch. Like, you always get a clip, so why not just do that? Because the Mario Bros. 1 Mafia don't want you to because it's bad for some reason. They don't want you to have it easy. They're trying to keep Nifsky as their golden boy up top because he brings in money. That's what this is about. It's always been about money and greed. They keep us in the dark about these small nuggets of information. They don't tell us. They don't tell us how to play the game. Everybody's like, how does Nifsky do it? It's because he cheats. I said it. It's the only explanation. I'm not jealous. I'm not. Loop, I'll read all that in a minute. Oh my god! Okay, the Blazit's just sucking right now. I don't know why. Guys, Jesus Christ. Well, you're certainly a boy. You're certainly a boy, Smythe. Dude, it's a bad clip. I don't care, I'm continuing. Flip-flop. Gosh, bro. Okay. Blaze It is free. That's bad, I don't care. 5. 6. That was a 3-frame jump. 2. Don't know. Guys, I don't care, I'm getting this. 4. Seriously, bro? But it's moments like those where you realize, hang on a minute, I tend to press A too soon. And those really get amplified in runs. Right, because you're shaking, like, oh my god, guys. I'm already in the 4th level of the game. And if I get past this one, it's just another 4 to the end. It's moments like those where you're just thankful that you can do math, you know? You really take it for granted these days. Guys, I did not say it would take 5 minutes. Stop bringing that up. I did not say that. I didn't say it, guys. I'm counting that. I'm counting that. I don't know. 2 more, bro. It has to be 2 more. This has to be good. I don't care. Those 3, those are bad. Sorry. Those aren't saving it, no matter what you do. So, I think I'm pressing left too soon. 3. Your mod. I modded you the moment I got 501. Please don't ban everybody. We like to have fun in here. Guys, for context, I'm not a bad player. 501 NWC is equivalent to 456.5, approximately. Stop making fun of me. You can laugh at me, but put the tomatoes down. Stop throwing them at me. I'm not that bad. I know I can't clip into the wall every single time, but I'm not Nifsky. In fact, I'm not even American. And maybe that's a good thing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a politician. 1 more. Guys, this is peak gaming. I'm gonna get it this time. Joey. Wreaking badass. Okay. If I get 1 more like bad 8 streak, I'm continuing it. Spiker, my blaze is just not on point right now. But I think I can get a good streak. I did not, Joey. WCatCam. So that's actually me. If you guys weren't aware, that's me. I'm a cat. Yeah, Spiker's seen me. He's actually petted me before. I don't care. That was 8 in a row. They were bad, but I don't care. Guys, Blaze is just not happening today. Let me get it full level. I'll do 8-1. Yeah, no, Spiker, like, you just didn't know it was me. You just petted a cat. You didn't know it was me. But I knew it was you. Kinda looked like the guy in the top left. Kinda. You know, startling resemblance. That's a bad clip. Hang on a minute. Chris just pulled up ChatGPT. Guys, I have so much chat to read. So much chat to read. Good news, my hands are sore, so I gotta take a break anyway. Get it? Yeah, let's go. 1 plate, 1 attempt. Okay, I was hoping I didn't get it because I would have to continue playing. Alright. Sweaty Piranha? Oh, you mean the Sweaty Piranha? The legend, the myth, the aquatic menace of every lobby. I'm gonna restart it. I can do better. Sweaty Piranha? Oh, you mean the Sweaty Piranha? The legend, the myth, the aquatic menace of every lobby? This isn't just some random username. It's a way of life. They don't just play the game. They become the game. Every move calculated. Every victory inevitable. You think you're safe, then bam! Out of nowhere, Sweaty Piranha strikes, leaving you questioning your entire existence. GG? Nah, it's GLHF. For them. Because you're the one who needs the luck. Remember the name, because you'll never forget the bite. You lost me at 4. You'll never You forgot. All right. Chris, that reminds me that one time I wrote up a short copy pasta about SM64 speedrunners, and the first thing you said was, "Did you use ChatGPT for that?" I was so offended. Like, did you even suggest that I use ChatGPT for something? So offended. Wait, I missed what Loop's entire lore session was. Let's see. Currently doing research. Talking to his mom about underlying epistemology and ontology of your research. Discussing with formalist approach to your mom, by the way, is also a researcher and a PhD supervisor. Okay, talk about formalism. And I'm going to deconstruct the formalism using formalism. I was like, get in. Yeah. Type beats. Alright. I'll do 8-1 twice. Why twice? I don't know. That was bad judges, right? I was fake bad, maybe? So as I was saying earlier, no you weren't. You've been starting to de-rust this game again. Gotta get real comfortable in my seat right now. But you're bad at like everything. Honestly, you're kind of bad, but just bad enough to not be consistent in any of the tricks. Bro. First of all, why? Second of all, why? And third of all, you'll like brush off the dust in a week, bro. Like seriously. And I'm not just saying that because I can. That was my experience. And in fact, my experience is every time I brush off dust, like I end up being better than I ever was. Don't believe me? Bro, before you came here, I hit Taze 2 4 times. And 3 of them are nearly like back to back. Like I probably only did like 10, 15 minutes max total of attempts of it. And like, I hit it first try. Then I did it like 2 tries later, and then like 3 tries later. And then I want my previous best in terms of like doing it in one day was also 3, so doing it the 4th time was kind of the small mental barrier to break. It took like maybe 10 minutes. I was yapping the whole time. Probably less than 10 minutes, but like I've just put some time lately into Taze 2. I was never good at it. In fact, if you look at my Taze 2 frame roll save, which is on the playlist, I did like a completely old setup that required fast excel. I had no idea what I was doing with Blant. And I had no idea what I was doing with any of it. I'm pretty sure I didn't even hold down right for the ending. I knew nothing. So I actually had to learn it properly. I don't think I ever hit. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is what I've always said, so it has to be true. I've always said it to myself and believed that also, I don't think that fast excel was good enough. I've always believed that I've never hit a Blant fast enough, or I had never hit a Blant fast enough to save the normal frame roll. Which is why I always had to do fast excel before. Because I straight up didn't know what I was doing with Blant, but turns out All I had to do was lock in. Because I learned it properly, did it for the first time. Did everything 5 times in a row. I did, I finally got the bullets section of it, the BBG section of it 5 times in a row today. Which is something I did before, like I did it like 5 days ago, maybe-ish. But it was a fluke. Like, I was practicing it, I was terrible at it. Could barely get it like more than twice in a row, and then I randomly got 5 in a row. And when it happened, I was like, what the hell did I just do? But I wasn't nervous, so it didn't feel like I did anything, and I wasn't proud of it. Also, I just hit play 1. But Joey, where's Joey at? I can go for a Taz 8 too. I can go for 454 from World 8. No pressure. I've tried this once before, max twice. Like, when I was doing plate, whenever I did plate 1 by accident, but not by accident. Similar situation to this. Oh, I jumped frame late. Yeah, I just hit plate 1, Joey. This was a 454 from World 8 attempt. But my inputs were weird here. I jumped the correct amount of, I mean, the jump to the plant was good. So I guess new PB, like the last time, I don't think this jump was good. Again, could be wrong. I'm not sure if I've tried this twice before or once. I only made this save state like a week ago. For the purpose of, getting 454 from World 8. That was a frame early. And I've gotten plate 1 once from it before, but I'm not sure if I've done it twice. Maybe I have. But that was max my 3rd try ever at it. I think it's second, but I just don't know. I don't know. Point is, though, it's early days, and this is not that hard. That was my first Axel in 8-1. Like, when I say I can do 54, like, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. That's probably a bit slow. Never mind. Like, I'm not messing around. It's only time. Time will tell, but if I had another, like, month, I would say I'll get 54. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I also learned the 8-3 patterns, but you know what? I'm gonna get 1 more Axel, and we'll see what happens. Quickly. Oh, might as well just do 8-3 full level real quick. Jump on the 4th guy because Miniland, and probably Nifsky too, but... Oh, that's what happened to a Verge yesterday. That's what happened to me today. 5 seconds ago. 2 seconds, 3 seconds ago. 4 seconds ago, something like that. Let me get 1 more Axel and see what happens. Dude, I don't even think I can go back far enough. Oh, I can. I was not looking. That's good. Right. This is... I'm only doing 1 more try. That gets past the first pipe jump. That's a 2-framer. That's not good right press. That's not even... That's nothing. Yeah, this is the one thing I'm... Right now, Axel is the only thing I'm concerned about. For 454. And if that's my biggest worry, we're kind of cooking. Because Axel... Like, I've done plate 1 twice in dead runs. It would be nice if I can back up a run with plate 1. Right now, Axel just needs a bit of luck. That's bad. That's better. I'm getting better at telling, though. Also, I'm not sure what setup you use for subpixel manip, but Average showed me this one and it's life-changing. It's actually life-changing. You just run off here, press down right, and you have 2 frames to jump again. Jump on the 2nd or 3rd frame. You have a 2-frame window for the setup. If you jump later than that, I'm not sure if there's a backup, but early and you just do standard, I suppose. Oh, I nearly hit it again! Bro, I just missed pole inputs. I'm confident too, watch. Because I just know these things. Nope, I feel Tress. This doesn't work, I just retire. Okay, that's funny. Alright, I said I would only do 2. So that's everything practiced. Just make sure I reset my brain to doing this setup. Okay. Yeah, the cookie's the goats. Okay, going here. Bopping this guy in the center. By the way, my runs to 8-2 counter, both of them died before getting a bullet. I've yet to get a bullet on 55 pace. Those are terrible. They're fast, but they're terrible. Whatever. Like, it's kind of the thing, like, when you spend so long looking at 454 and when you're getting really consistent at the tricks, it's kind of hard to go to 55 attempts. You know? 'Cause it's like, aren't you just wasting time? Aren't you just wasting perfectly good low attempts or 54 attempts? But like, I'm pretty sure I'm the most consistent mid 456 player on the planet that there's ever been. Maybe there's been a few, but I'm definitely top 5 most consistent mid 456ers ever. Like, my PB on the leaderboard is actually 457. That is so funny. Like, switch timing. Okay, I was trying to do Taze 2 there. So I gotta change that. And right now, I'm like halfway between 55 and 54, right? Like, low 55 is fine, but I would just need a bit more consistency to get 54. It would just take another week or something. I don't know. Also, I just have to get my brain back into this, right? Because I spent an hour doing Taze 2. Alright, that's good enough for me. Spiker, when that happens, I'm just cooked. I assume it's just because the blend isn't fast enough, right? Do you know? It's 526, by the way. When that happens, it's just like, oh well, I got unlucky, but... Yeah, it is 55 time for sure. By the way, I have one of those 2 runs in the top left that say runs to 8-2, one of them. Did I take off Blaze It? I didn't. What am I doing? What is wrong with me? I so got this. They were bad, but I still clipped in. Sweaty piranha. You look like a lookalike. Why am I still practicing this? Oh, because I got a bad bullet. That? I've never seen that? Oh, that's crazy. Do I just stop too soon? Nope. I gotta do this, bro. No, not that. Don't do that. Dude, that is so funny. Can I back this up? Okay, you can back it up. That's funny. You can just stomp it. It was too late. That one was obnoxiously late by the time I stomped that guy. Or maybe I can just ignore him. I don't know. I've never seen that. Like, I've done 5-6 from that save state, like, a bunch of times. Like, it's been like 50-50 on whether I get a singular bullet or not. Okay, that was not it. Guys, I'm doing runs after this. I just kind of want to see if I get a second bullet. Like, okay, that's just funny. Like, that's just comedy right there. That was pretty fast. Like, too fast or too slow, like, that was fast, so... Also, Spike, about anti-coin toss, because I never followed you up with you on that. I spent like an hour on it that day, maybe 2. No, like an hour. I couldn't jump on the same frame consistently, but since then I've put a ton of time into Taze 2, and now I can tell when I jumped on the right frame for Taze 2. Finally, it took hours, but I can do it now. And I can adjust accordingly, like I can jump frame rate and wiggle and whatnot. So, now that I have that information, I could probably go back to anti-coin toss, but it's something I'm going to investigate when my hands are recovered after today. What frame rule am I using? 526. Do you have 456 on 526? In fact, it might have been your video that Wolf sent to me as an example. Okay, I'm getting good bullets most of the time. So, by the way, I'm still not sure if I finished my sentence. The sentence which I've tried to say 3 times. Of those 2 runs in the top left corner that say runs to A2, the first one died to me being so excited I was on 455 pace within like 30 minutes of attempts that I didn't even make it up the stairs at the beginning of 8-2. Like, it's not even like I missed the Lakitu bop. I straight up fell in the pits. Because I bonked I bonked after the first jump. It was so funny. Like it's actually comical. Let me get this flagpole glitch. It was kind of comical. I'll do a live action remake right here. Guys, I never did 8-4. I did it once. I think. I don't remember. I don't care. Will that come back to bite me though? Now that I said I don't care. Okay, let me do 1 singular wall jump. Then I'm going to do 1 singular live action remake of my first 8-2 fail, and then we're doing runs. Like, I'm pulling up live split right now. Runs in 1 minute, guys. Can you believe it? 1 minute away. Oh, that's awesome, Yellow. You got 1 frame off. That's crazy. Right. Something got in my eye, dude. Right in the middle of that turnaround room. Or wall jump room. That's better. I will not be going for XL. Thank God, bro. I was so stressed about that in NWC. Oh! What frame roll are we on? Oh, we're on normal frame roll. I think this is going to get the 763 pattern. It'd be kind of awesome if it did. If that happens in a run, I'd be like, okay, let's lose a frame in water. But let's see what happens if I don't. I'm predicting Bowser just kills me. Yep. Yeah, that felt like it. I don't know enough about wall jump tech. I'll have to learn. God, dude, imagine getting this and then trying to lose a frame in water and failing. I would lose my mind. Because I used to always lose a frame in water just out of whatever strat I normalized, but I've just been saving it a lot lately. Like, saving it has been my go-to thing. Like, I used to think it was tight to save it the way I was doing it, because I always saw other people do it differently. But I don't know, I got better. I don't know what happened. Right, okay. So here's what happened on my first run to 8-2. The jump was shorter than that. I think I landed on the block briefly, although I'm not sure. That's what happened, basically. Nah, it was a bit of a higher jump, you know? Something in between those two. Maybe something like that. That's probably what happened. My first run to 8-2 and 55 pace. First run to World 8, I should say. Second run to World 8. Died to plant. Plant. I died to the plant on plants. Right, runs. 1 more Lakitu bop, and that should be good. That's good. That's good enough for me. Practice has been good. My hands just hurt more now, but it is what it is. Guys, they call me the practicer. That's something Mobber would say. Right. I'm gonna get rid of the runs to 8-2 count because it's just stupid, in my opinion. Also, I should make the image shorter. I think. Is this the image? Yes. Should I just turn it off? Why do you still run on Switch though? I prefer it. Also, okay, I mean, like, first of all, it's my thing. That doesn't really mean anything. Like, I don't take pride in running on Switch, but I like playing on it. I prefer it to EMU. I'm used to it, and I want Switch record. Like these are all small reasons that add up, right? I want Switch record because I used to have it, and then Cyanogen came and took it back, and I kind of want to get a 455 on Switch. To be honest, I want a 454 on Switch. I'm used to it. I've always done this, and I'm more comfortable with it than emulator. I don't like running on emulator. I don't like how it feels. I don't like having a small window on my desktop open. Like I've played games like that before. I played Super Mario Kart like that. It feels like alien to me. Like no matter how much I've played games like that before, I don't like it, and it doesn't feel like I'm playing a game. It just feels like video game subscriber Prime, and it didn't show up on my Let's freaking go. Oh, there it is. Bro, thanks so much. Love you, bro. We gotta finish the Minecraft realm. Any update on that? We gotta finish that either today or tomorrow. Yeah. My theory is that like I could literally get second place. Well, I could get third. I can tie Miniland on Switch. But yeah, sorry, I didn't finish my reasoning. So like, I really hate how emulator looks. I don't like it. It feels weird to me. And I prefer Switch. It's comfortable. It's what I've always been doing. Even though there's input lag, my other thing is I want Switch record. But if I've never played on emulator, at least in a very, very long time. Maybe I did it very briefly for a second. But I know if I go to emulator and I experience how no input lag feels, because bro, I feel the 4 frames. I know what it's like. It's 4 frames. I'll get back to that in a second. But if I go to emulator, I won't be able to go back. I think I will struggle a lot more. The second I play on emulator, I will struggle. I will just reduce my quality of gameplay on my Switch. Because my brain will just try to translate what I know to... It'll try to, you know, reduce the distance between my muscle memory and what's happening on the screen. And pushing it back has been such a battle that it'll just be impossible. It'll lose time. Yeah, but like, I still struggle on Switch. And another thing, something that really amplified that was, I'm not going to show it, but basically everybody's lineup for the bullets for Taz 8-2, my lineup is literally 4 frames before that. I checked it on the Taz, 4 to 5. My lineup is when the bullet head goes into the block, like just the right side of the bullet, the head. That's when I jump, and I can consistently tell whether I jumped a frame early or late based on that. My visuals for everything is literally like 4 frames before everybody else's, including polymers, including everything. I've just gotten used to it, but it is a setback. It is it's a handicap. So my reasonings are Switch record, I'm used to it and stuff, but also I kind of want to do a service to the Switch and the Switch runners that have put so much effort into this game. If I get a 54, I kind of want to just ask, guys, can we, you know, what do the mods think about converting the times? Because I know it's a big, you know, discussion and there's a lot of issues with doing that, but can we find some kind of workaround? Is there a solution? I kind of just want to like have a conversation with people if I get to that level. I am at that level. If I get a 454, if I have time to get 54 and I get it, I would want to have a hopeful like discussion, maybe a call with some of the mods, kind of just not exactly to push my agenda or my opinions on them about this game and the retiming, but just to get a better understanding of why like they want to stick to their rule set no matter what, like, and just understand, you know, and say, here's, I would go to the mods if I got 54 and say, look, here's what I think, here are my reasonings, what do you think about that? And kind of like for closure, if that makes sense, you know, because I don't think if I get 54 they'll convert the times. What I'd rather still be on the leaderboard and lose 0.5 than have a separate leaderboard for Switch and 3DS and everything, all the different frame rates. But I feel like I would be doing a disservice to all the people who have put time into the Switch. You know, Ross and Cyanogen. Based on my runs, if I didn't get the time I wanted on Switch. So I'm kind of doing it for everybody who's all the other Switch runners. Now, I don't even know if I believe in converting the times. I'm not saying anything here. I don't know if I believe in that. I don't know. I don't know enough about the game. But they're all kind of same reasons, right? It's just so basically, it all just boils down to it's what I do. But until I get a 54, I'm not going to even ask, you know, because it's not a top level time. 54 is the top level time. And I hit 4 Taz 8-2s today. I hit 1 plate 1 in like 2 attempts. So I can get 454. It's just a time, like IRL time problem and hand pain problem. Sorry for the long discussion, but I wanted to say that without seeming like, you know, mad about it, because I'm not. Like, you have to understand. I know I'm waffling as well, but one more thing. Like, I know what I'm signing up for, and I know what the rule set is. Like, I'm signing up to lose point 0.5, so it's my problem, right? Like, at the end of the day, like, this is on me. I am doing this on purpose. Yes, it's stupid, but it's whatever, you know. In everybody, in the hearts of men and man, I suppose, but you know, the hearts of men, it's a 54. I appreciate that, Spiker. I really do. That's kind of just my thoughts, because obviously it's something I've thought about a good bit, and I know enough to know that I don't know. Right? I don't know enough about the topic, so you know, that's it. An ORTA slash 60.0988, whatever. I only know the first four digits, 1389. I should probably learn the second four. Also, I'm doing a run after this. This also gives me a rest for my hands, by the way. It's been an intensive 2 hours. An ORTA slash 60.09881389 column would be a good compromise. Yeah. Oh, ORTA. I see what you mean. Because isn't like 3DS frame rates like 50.9 or something? 59.9 or something like that? 3DS or Wii or something weird. I don't know. There's one that's even slower than 60 flats. Yeah, exactly. So, how many leaderboards would you have, right? That's what I don't really. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you. Like, first of all, nobody can tell the difference between 50.9.8 and 60.09. But the amount of time you lose is crazy. Because it's spread over the course of like 5 minutes, right? Or a second or whatever way you want to put it. So that's why I don't see the, even that compromise sucks. So that's why I think converting times will make the most sense. Also, just because, oh, sorry, wait, let me like close my door. Like, there's so many different frame rates, and with SMB1, there's so many ways to tell like what the equivalent would have been on NES. Like Bowser patterns, obviously frame count, and there's a bunch of other clues like enemy patterns, everything. Maybe probably stuff I don't even know. That can literally like identify exactly what the time would have been. So that's why I think converting times makes the most sense. Otherwise, you literally have like 10 different tabs on S or C with like 5 runs on each one, or you have one tab with unfair times, or even if you have an RTA tab, you still have unfair times. So that's why I think, right? Yeah, and I guess like I'm saying this, right, Spiker? And I'm open to both. I would approach the mods with the 54 in my pocket and say, look, here's what I have. I want to be able to appreciate it more. I want to be able to compete with everybody else instead of having a alternative leaderboard. But here are the problems. Here are the solutions, and I also have several ideas for the solutions, like converting all the times on the leaderboards would be an awful task. Of course, if if the reward for me or the incentive was I get my 54 recognized as a 54, I would contribute to the converting, right? I could act as a temporary mod, or I could act as a double checker, right? Like a double, like, yeah, no, I can confirm this guy got it right? You know what I mean? And the other option is you could convert times that are below 5 minutes. You can just say if you get a time below 5 minutes, you get it converted, because that's where the threshold for being pretty good at the game is. Like, obviously now then there's things of, well, a time that would have been sub 5 or a time that is sub 5 or TA, but like there's you can get to that point bridge when you cross to it, right? Like, you can decide that, but there's different solutions. There's different things you can do. Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, like I remember I got my first sub 5. It was a 459.283. I was so happy about that. I didn't know for months. I remember telling Spiker the day I realized. I genuinely didn't know for months my first sub 5 would have been a 458. I kind of it's just life changing, right? Like, I'm not even sure if I would have continued playing the game though. if I knew I had a 458. Um, so yeah, but also, like I'm saying all this, right? Now, I don't know if the reasoning on the SRC, there's a reason that I just don't know. Like, obviously, I'm oblivious to all this. I still don't know what I'm talking about. There's a genuine, like, really good reason to not convert the times. And if there is, that's fine. I just want to ask, right? But I would ask with a time that is worthy of being recognized as, you know, a really competitive time instead of just a mid 56 right now. Obviously, that's not much. Um, but and if there's a really good reason, I don't know if the reasoning is just because it was simple at the time to say that, you know, the time is what it is, or if there's a good reason, and even if there isn't, you know, we just talk about it, right? Like this is great. I'm getting like decent opinions on this, but don't go out talking about this to everybody just yet. Like, don't go out here saying Sweaty Piranha wants his times converted right now, mods. What do you think? It's too early, bro. Like, if I was a mod and I was looking at a mid 56, I'm like, bro, shut up. Like, shut up. Like you know what I mean? Like, stop being a crybaby. Like, I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I haven't said anything. I want a competitive time, so that's why. But also, I've been held back by my leaderboard time. Because it's so demotivating to see your time not recognized, right? Like, I have so many mid 56s, and seeing it having to write 457 is just awful. Such a bad feeling. But yeah, those are my thoughts, and I obviously, you know, it's an interesting discussion, but Ross is here, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Ross, I'm doing this for you. Yeah, Ross, literally, bro. I would ask you for your literally, bro. Thank you, but I would obviously you be like first on the list to contact you and Cyanogen. Have a conversation with you about it too. This guy like here's the thing as well. Like I have a top level time. Other people put in the same amount of hours into the game and they get, you know, they come out with a better time or a worse time than me. It doesn't matter. It's a passion project and you get a reward out of it. But, you know, the time you put into the game, I think should be recognized, you know. But whatever happens, I want to get a 54 first. Oh, by the way, Ross, about 54, I really, guys, if you guys, pay me money. Everybody subscribe to me right now so I can afford to live on my own. I can become a full-time streamer and I can afford food and a house and rent. And then we can play every day for the next 2 months and we can get 54 and then we can have a conversation with the mods, right? That's a deal. That's a steal, bro. That's a steal deal, bro. Come on. Thamano Fall, the GOAT. You're getting an NES, my apologies. I completely ignored you. That's awesome. And mid 54 for 54 to you. That's the thing, yeah. Like you also said, I'm being held back by the Switch console, bro. I feel the input lag. People say you get used to it. I'm used to it, but that doesn't mean I'm like it's a good thing. Like, you know, you can get used to walking on stilts. Like, good for you, bro. But input lag causes a lot of my problems. And I genuinely feel like if I got 54 on Switch, I could get world record on hardware. Because we're talking 4 frames here. I don't know if maybe 3, I don't know, 4. Like, I would have to learn Lightning 4 too, but like that's the only thing right now. And if I had hardware, bro, and I got good at it, like, I don't know. So that's kind of the problem. Yeah, but anyway, regardless, guys, it's been too long. I've been yapping too much, but it's just awesome that I got to talk about that and, you know, with some SMB1 people. I'm doing runs now. My second run died to Blant. My first run died to Plate 1. By the way, my hands are really sore, so don't take this as a actual representation of my skill level, but we'll see. Now I'm nervous because like now I have something to prove, right? Guys, I just talked trash about getting 54 and how easy it is. Surely I won't mess up 1-1 flagpole glitch every single run, right? Like, come on, dude. Like, I did it to myself. I might as well just end stream, but nah, I can't. We're locked in. But I needed that break for my hands. They're still sore, but it's playable. I did offline attempts. I'm getting hungry. Thanks, Damano. I might take a break around 3 hours into the stream. Get something to eat and come back. My posture's really weird right now, bro. God damn it. The pressure was on for that one, bro. Dude, the pressure was on. You can't talk smack for 20 minutes and not hit 1-1 FPG. But I'm the GOAT. You gotta remember, bro, I'm the GOAT. Go eat now. Now that I got 1-1 FPG, yeah, kind of sounds nice. Kinda did my bit. Exactly, Yeller. Now, 1-2G is like the latest addition to my toolbox, so I'm gonna mess it up in runs. Like, I'm getting used to it, okay? Yeah, that's just a thing. Also, my sleeves are really annoying me. Like, really annoying me, bro. I spent the entire 1-1 cutscene trying to fix my sleeve as fast as I can. You ever have this thing where like your clothes just annoy you? It's getting really warm in my room. I'm starting to sweat just because it's getting hot, even though it's winter. Dude, I think before my like 501 NWC stream, I think I spent like 8 minutes or 10 minutes nearly just adjusting like my pants on my underwear because no matter what way I sat down, my trousers were too short for me. Nude runs is crazy, bro. It's Ireland. Bro, we're in Ireland. Like, it's too cold for that. Switch grind 454.6 is much harder than new/emulator. Than new? Oh, I mean like hardware? The input delay is one thing, but the non-practice tools... Bro, I used to think the practice on Switch sucked, but it's a matter of perspective. Like the rewind feature. Like I used to be like, oh bro, all we have is a rewind feature. This has to be one of the biggest like breakthroughs in modern medicine. Like it's so good. It's so good. It makes save states for you like every second. So if you mess something up, you can go back. Obviously, it like stops recording save states after like 2 minutes, but still. But the input delay is obviously awful. The non-practice learning curve for all the tricks. That's probably why Cyan stopped. Yeah, Cyan got good so fast, bro. That was shocking. That was shocking. I remember, I probably felt like how SM64 speedrunners feel about Suigi. Like, you just put hours into a game, and this guy just comes along and learns everything too fast. And while he's getting good, you're like, okay, he's getting good, but I'm gonna improve my time, and he's gonna have a hard time beating my time. And we're kind of gonna go head to head, and then he just shoots past you. Or you can even do 1-2G clip. Like, I wanted to, like, beat him to 455, but I was busy with life. I said that twice in a row, because I thought I misspoke the first time. Like, a pre-move correction. I'm messing up my sub speed right now, and I'm all over the place, and my throat is dry, and I'm too hot, and I'm hungry. That's what happens when you spend the first 2.5 hours of your stream practicing. When you get to attempts, and it's like trying to play in the Sahara Desert. I'm parched, bro. I don't have that either, Yeller. I've gotten plate 1 on this save state that can get, you know, it's on the correct frame rule for Taze 2 twice, and I had one shot at it today. Kind of a fluke plate 1. First try, you know, I was only gonna try it once, and I got it once. Yeah, I didn't get plant, so... Bro! I'm not... Let me get some water, dude. I'm so thirsty. Hang on. He's young. I mean, I was young too. I was just busy, right? I was just busy. I've always wanted to get 455, but I was just busy. But now I'm obviously better, right? I need play. Obviously, if I were to go 454, the first step would be 454 from World 8. So I would have to do that first. You don't see how the mental barriers are so open to people? It's time, bro. Some people are better at adjusting to the times. For an example, when I came in, I remember Taven had record. And to me, 455 was the thing, right? That's why I've always wanted it. And I was able to do all the tricks. I got good at the tricks a long time ago, but... Well, except for 1-2G. 1-2G is new to me. New to me, and Blaze it is nearly as new. I was never good at either of them. In fact, I only really learned 1-2G this year. So that's why I'm not consistent at it yet, because it hasn't had time to get good in my, you know, background memory or whatever. It's brand new to me. I'm gonna take a 2-minute. I'm gonna get some water, guys. I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna drink some water. I think I have water with me. I do. It's on my windowsill. I have like approximately like 200 mils of water, bro. I have nothing. Spiker, you should change the stream category to just chatting at this point. Because we're not playing the game. I said I was gonna do runs in 5 minutes and I just lied, bro. It's crazy. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do more attempts. I'll take a break and like I probably should, to be honest, if I want to get 55 tonight, but I'm not. I said I'd do runs, I'm gonna do runs. For like a while first. I'm just gonna drink some water. Even if they're bad, I don't care. 0 on mid. Bro, do mid attempts. What are you doing with 17? I know you said, oh, I want to collect all the frame rolls. Like, bro, just go for mid. Like, come on, bro. You've already done flagpole glitch twice. Unless you did some other weird clip. Guys, I had no water there. Also, I missed some messages still. But you were talking about mental barriers, how they're open to people, like, well, I just read your message again. For me, like, obviously 455 was the thing, and I think when I'm from watching players, like in SM64, like Simply and Batora and stuff, like, they struggle to, like, adapt to the times. As times get better, it's like, their view of the best time is to the 137 or whatever. And I don't know if SMP1 runners have that, but for me, like, it's really quite simple. I've always felt like I'm a top 10 player in everything I do. So if the players get better, I get better. I don't know. That's just how my brain works. Like, no matter what I play, unless it's like some shooter game, like Mario, I've always been top 10. I believe that. And in Mario Maker, like, in the Ninjas, I would always get around 10th place. Last one I got like 6th. So, you know, stuff like that. Team 0%, I played pretty well. So for this, even though I never have gotten a top 10 time, some of my times have been higher up on the leaderboard than... my time might have been 34th when I got it. I don't know. It's really shot up to the higher end of the top 100 lately, but I've always felt like I'm in the top 10, right? In skill level wise, it's just been time and IRL stuff and being bored or something. I don't really know. So that's the thing, as the times improve, I just feel like I get better. And also, like, practice, right? Like, if you say to yourself, like, okay, I can't get 455, but I'm gonna practice 1-2G, like, all week. And I'm not gonna stop until my hands hurt or I get 5 in a row. You're probably gonna get 5 in a row eventually, and it's just gonna get easier. And if you get something 5 times in a row, or 6 or 7 or whatever arbitrary number you want, you're just slowly gonna become more comfortable with it in runs. You can do it 1-1 and 4 when everything is awful. Well, how many times have you done 1-1 flagpole glitch in a row? How many times have you done 4-1 flagpole glitch in a row? And for me, even though they're the same thing, sometimes I find that I can do 4-1 and I can't do 1-1. And maybe it's subspeed, maybe it's a mental block that I just gotta practice the same specific flagpole glitch that I'm struggling with, even if the inputs are identical. You know? I find that a lot of my problems are just fixed with tazzing, figuring out exactly what inputs I did wrong. One of my biggest, you know, breakthroughs, I guess, was early on when I just realized I can assess flagpole glitch, figure out if I press left too long or too little, or too early or too late. Stuff like that. You just improve with your current tricks, right? I don't know, it sounds kind of simple, but I don't know. Practice makes perfect. I don't really know. But I don't know, some people are just better at the game than others. Like, it's not me humble bragging, bro. I barely have a better time than you. In fact, I don't. Technically. Like, as far as the leaderboard's concerned, like, you know, so I can't really say much. That's what I do. I just practice. Like, I only recently, like a couple days ago, I got 1-2G 5 times in a row. The whole thing for the first time. And that's kind of just a breakthrough, right? So 5 is harder on Switch. It's harder on Switch by 0.5, roughly. That's true. I think my first sub 5 is the only, like, pop-off I remember. I did it when I was away from home. I did it when I was on vacation. Right. Well, that was a 10-minute break for nothing, but I'm procrastinating. What did I just open? I did not open Live Splits. That's crazy, Loop. I'm sorry. I said you were here for runs. I lied. All I ever do is lie. Except for when I don't, but we don't talk about that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. But mental blocks are awful. For sure, Tomato. Dude, I can't believe I would lie about doing runs, but it's my body. I'm human. It's not my fault I'm thirsty, surely. It felt like I drank a teaspoon of water. I'm so thirsty, dude. But I'm gonna soldier on. I'm gonna stop crying. Gonna see if I can get to 4-1 with a dry mouth. First time ever in history. Can't even get past 1-1, Jesus Christ. The only thing better, or like, I guess the polar opposite of a mental block is breaking one. It's the best thing in the world. When you can approach something that used to cause you nightmares and just glide through it. Dinner's going to be 5 minutes, bro. I should have got dinner like an hour ago. That was a bad live split. Don't know why I got so many bad stair inputs. It's weird. Some of your problems is your controller. But what's your setup? One dash 2G, I wouldn't really say it's like a mental block for me right now, but it's kind of just a barrier. It's a totally different thing, guys. Frame rate. It's just new. It's the newest thing, and it's the hardest thing in my run currently. And when I'm doing stuff like Taze 2 that I did for the first half of the stream thus far, it's kind of hard to think, like, I'm getting this nearly as much as BBG. Why am I not going for it in runs? Maybe I should, but maybe I shouldn't until I figure out 1-2G. I don't know. Get a bit more consistent in runs. Because 1-2G is not that much less consistent than my flagpole glitch in practice, but It's just gonna take a bit of time. That's all. One of my biggest blocks, I guess I could call it a mental block, I might as well. Could call it a hunger block at this point, I don't really care. One of my biggest problems with it is input lag. Like, I just think about input lag when I'm doing it. It's like, bro, I'm gonna jump right here, and it's gonna look like it's too late. It's gonna be too late, because I'm playing on Switch. And then I do something wrong. With the controller held together with the rubber band. Do you have a picture of that? That is incredible. The dead guy. It's the dead guy, but I mean his name isn't that good anyway, so I don't blame you for getting it wrong. And that's coming from a guy called Sweaty Piranha. Hope he gets stuff. Yeah, bro, that was his goal. That was his long time goal. I've sent in several tutorials. Because he was glazing me. Had to help him out. And I'm not sure if he watched the second one I sent him, which was much better than the first one. I made a tutorial for him, actually. I made a Fireflower tutorial, kind of just because I wanted to anyway. And probably a bad call on my end, so I just sent him Minilands one. God damn it. One of the best ways to defeat a mental block is to just not care. Low-key. Okay, that's weird though. Not even gonna question it. My equilibrium's all thrown off. Guys, I'll get dinner. I'll come back and I'll play like a monster chess. I don't even know. Bro. Imagine practicing this. Bro, imagine missing poll inputs in 2024. Dude, I don't even care. It's comical timer start. Oh. Hang on. A Verge incoming. What? What? Oh, Rubber Band was serious. That was not a joke. Okay, so I also have a conspiracy theory that you might be being held back by your controller. I don't want to peddle misinformation though. I don't want to be that guy. I should have just ended it after the practice, bro. I put all my effort into practice. Let's go. All of this was just preparation for Saturday. I cannot even express how much I'm not locked in right now. Like, I'm playing I don't even know, dude. It's like I'm playing on an ice rink or something. I'm in a field of daisies. I'm just, I don't know. This is still the best one. Bro, where do you get your controllers from? Oh my god. Like, did you pull them out of a... Bro, somebody had the audacity to sell controllers in that condition. I don't even care if they sold them at a reduced price. You deserve better. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, pardon me if this isn't a, you know, acceptable or you know, decent follow-up question, but how did you mess them up? Sorry if that's a rude question. Guys, I got to 4-1. I can retire now, surely. Only took like 4 tries. Funny how it works all the time in practice, though. You know, that's crazy, bro. I was in my own head about that one. I need food. I need food, bro. I need food for thought. Like, I literally got in my own head about poll inputs. I was like, bro, you're not getting these. Nope. Nuh-uh. You would open it if anything was going wrong with it. Oh. Oh, screws stripping, bro. I basically sacrificed an entire Pro controller. Because of strip screws. Like, I tried to change the shell on my controller, just purely cosmetic thing. Screw got stripped. It was my first time taking apart anything like that. Bro, I'm not... Like... I don't know, man. This feels like putting on 10 kilos of weight. Not that I would know anything about that, I genuinely don't. And then trying to fit into your old, like, clothes. Like, it just doesn't work. I need to eat. Well, that's what somebody who put on 10 kilos would say, but... I digress. Does it need to be on a C or T to run, bro? I don't know. All I know is McDonald's, fries, and parfait. Bro, I'm probably giving Yeller PTSD with how bad and inconsistent this gameplay is. No offense. Keeps on switching from 60 to... Bro. Look, I don't know. I don't know how MU works, to be honest. But I seen that, though. Like, it just flashes 60.5. And whenever I see that, I'm like, bro, what? How do you go from 60.1 to 60.5? Like... Is it just how it calculates it? It just adds in 0.5s randomly to keep up? Why does it do that? Is it stupid? Does it do it to even it out at some point? Bro, like, even if I get the poll inputs, it's bad. I'm playing badly. The inputs are sloppy. Oh, I need to take a break, bro. the moment this stream mark reaches 3, I'm outie, bro. I'm gonna do a big BOB, like 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Heck, maybe 13. And we'll get some food. Oh my god, this is the worst I played. Okay, if I'm playing badly by 2:55, I'm outie, bro. BOB. The dog bone controller. Do you play on MU? If you said that, I apologize. I literally don't even. I'm actually just tired right now. I didn't realize how late it was until 10 minutes ago, maybe. I'm not even trying to make excuses, bro. I'm just being honest. It's been a long day. And I don't have like a mental block about 1-1. I don't do that. That's not me. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in 1-1 jail, and I don't believe in the Queen of England. Oh, it's a king now. Well, that's probably why. Makes sense to me. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. This is probably how it feels like to play Mario on like meth or something. Nah, what's like that? Weed. That's the one that people in the US take and like normalize. Bro, people in the United States, I've noticed this. I paid more attention to it recently. Like, they talk about taking drugs, like being like genuine like hard drugs and stuff that's like probably illegal. I don't know. And they just talk about it normally. Like, it's just a normal thing to do over there. You know? Like, whoops, crashed my car. Must have been the coke I was on. Like, do they not realize how weird that sounds? Do they not realize that they're extremely... Like, it's weird as hell, bro. Also, okay, look. My last 3 runs to 4-2 offline did not get past this clip, so... I'm not expecting much, but whatever. We'll see. Nope, that is like 130 XPOS. I can tell. I judge it based on Mario's position on my monitor. Like, I judge it based on the HP sticker. That is not getting it. Bro, I had that problem like 4 times. 3 times. Okay. Out of my 3 runs, last 3 runs I got to 4-2. The first 2 didn't get it a good enough XPOS. But yeah, I just wasn't confident right there. Like, this is probably what it feels like for the average US citizen playing Mario or just doing anything, any day-to-day activities. Constantly have to pinch your arm to make sure you're not dreaming. Like, how can you not?